Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, November the 3rd, Election Day in the United States. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to the free room, 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. Room is open Mondays to Fridays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Bring that back. In the email you're getting, you will see you'll see a link to my homepage, and on my homepage you'll see a promo code for a subscription. You'll see other links for webinar links. You'll see Trade of the Week links. So there is a lot of information from my homepage. You'll also see another link for the test drive. The test drive is coming up fast. It starts on Monday, November the 9th, runs through the 20th. That is 2 full trading weeks. And it'll be $8.99. That's what it'll cost you. And if you're a standard subscriber, you can also subscribe to it. I'm in this trade, guys. I'm just have to, this is a trade I'm in just as I was doing the room in the short right here at 552. So it's starting to move down. Just have to keep an eye on it. And yes, the trade. So the test drive starts on Monday. Now, if you subscribe today, remember, what you're doing is you're pre-registering, all right? So you're not going to get any data until Monday. However, approximately 2 hours after the market closes on Friday, you should be able to have access to the program so you can play around with it over the weekend. I would also take a look in my links in the educational link section. So if you click on my homepage and then go to the educational section, you will see 20 lessons in 20 days. I would really encourage you to take a look at that. So it goes over some of the basic features. Of course, it won't take you 20 days to do it. So that if you're new to Trade Ideas and you're going to be part of this test drive, I would definitely take a look at all that during the weekend so that Monday morning you won't be totally in the dark about what's happening with Trade Ideas. All right. Well, as I say, the aforementioned VXRT, I did take this short. Now, just a word about the market. Again, the market, there was a nice big gap right here. It started to move higher and it's fading just a little bit. And it's, of course, ahead of the election. So remains to be seen what's going to happen tomorrow, depending who wins, of course. But very interesting. But I am short this VXRT, kind of short of the top. We talked about that in the room. And so why would I pick on that one? If you see, look at this daily chart. And right there at the highs right there is about 568 or so. And what did it get to? It got to 564. So, this to me and to others looked like maybe an area in which it would stall and move down. And it did. I'm in at 553. And getting down to 537, that's a nice little percentage move. Now the other one that I did take on a short, which was a little scarier, was EVER, EVER. I want to talk a little bit about that. There's a top. Real called this top up here, but the problem with it is that it was very, very spready. And somebody asked in the room, well, what do you mean by that? I hear you say, something is very spready. So if you look at the bid and the ask, so I'm looking at the bid ask right now, and it's 36.46, 36.62. So the bid is 36.46. So if I wanted to short this, that's where I have to go in at. But the ask is 36.62. So typically, when you look at your P&L, it's going to show as if you've had to trade it out at the ask. So no, that is not the worst it was. I mean, that's 20 cents, which isn't great, but it wasn't the worst. Sometimes it expanded to 30, 35 cents. Anyway, bottom line is I was able to get in fairly good spread. I think it was only about a dime when I did it, 36.87, and it did get down to 36, and I covered most of it. I mean, it did, I unfortunately didn't get down here, but I covered most of it for almost $1. I mean, from 84 down to 36, so almost $1 on it before it popped up. As opposed to, for instance, the VXRT. The VXRT is, it's 539, 540. I mean, it's a penny spread. Gives you a little more confidence to take a trade, be it on the long side or the short side, okay? So that's what we talk about when we do talk about the spread. Well, guys, I want to get back into the room, see if there's going to be any sort of action towards the end of the day. I doubt it. I think that the SPY looks like it's probably going to settle in this area, not move too much. I may be wrong. It may, all of a sudden it may, start to cascade down. But the Qs are up, SPY's up, Dow's up. All the indices are up right now, ahead of the results tonight. So we'll have to see what happens. So I want to close this down and bring back the capture program. If you have any questions for me, you can use this email address, the link to the free room, and I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It should be a really fascinating day tomorrow in the market. So I hope to see you there. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.